Larry Malone.
You're on, yeah?
Yeah.
Right, so Larry, what's it going to be like here if, say, 100 men even went into this moyvalley hotel? How would that affect you in your town, in your parish?
Yeah, we are not set up for this here whatsoever. We've a parish called Ballina here. One time we had 8 shops, local shops, a post office, a petrol station, all in this parish. This is Ballina parish. We have not got one shop left open.
Have you got a school in this area?
We have 3 schools.
Okay.
So 3 schools. Now one of the schools has small numbers in it. The other 2 schools are pretty full, like.
Okay, and what kind of, would you know how many children would be in them schools?
There's anything from 60 up to 180 in one school, like 60 in another school.
So, I'm going to say, if we got, like, say, 200 families here and we had, say, 2.3 children in each of them families, would they get a school place?
That's their excuse.
Not a chance.
Right, and is there an actual wait list for them schools?
Now, one of the schools is struggling at the moment for kids. I won't lie there, but the other 2 schools are pretty well to capacity.
Right.
They are. So if you're relying on one school, no.
And for argument's sake, to say, like, if you were ill and say members of your family were ill in your parish, would it be hard enough to get a GP appointment? Or?
Well, my daughter got up Monday morning with a severe earache and sore throat and rang our own local GP, and it'll be Friday at the earliest she could see her. Friday, not guaranteed Friday, but it'll be Friday at the earliest. That's a full week. Right. And she was in severe pain and everything, but she could not see her.
And from our knowledge, we know that migrant centres and places where these people are staying, we know GPs go in and visit these places. Yeah. Would you find that fair on your community that they're getting GP help on a weekly basis?
No, I wouldn't think it's fair, because, as I said, around this community here, we are struggling to get GPs. There's a waiting list the length of your arm in Kinnegad and in Edenderry. That'll be our 2 local GPs, Townslands. And the waiting list is just, it's so long to try and get in.
Generally, like, jobs in this area, if you like, say, like, again, say if there was 200-300 men that went in here, would there be jobs sufficient enough for them in this area?
No, absolutely not around here.
Like any work at all?
No.
Right.
No, not in local. As I say, a lot of lads here are farmers.
Right.
Farming their own land. As work-wise, you're talking the nearest to here would be Leak Slip on towards Dublin if they're going to go for a walk. There's nothing around this area, absolutely.
So there'll be no amenities for them, really. There'll be no work, no GP, no schools. So regardless of whether there's families or not, you're saying that there's nothing there about it.
There's nothing around it. Unless you have a car,
and you're
into
here
your
today
car
with other members of your community here, and the purpose of you being here is not to go against anybody, I presume.
No.
It's just that you feel